Hello, on to match day number 30 and now in Sky Bet League 1. So let's go over the results, see what happens and see how I got on with our predictions. And as always, feel free to get involved in the series. You get points based on the odds of the matches. So the bigger the underdogs, the more points you're possibly able to win from the game. As long as, of course, they get the victory or the draw. So first up, back on Valentine's Day there, we had Gillingham. There were 3-2 winners against Charlton. MK Dons 1-0 winners against Hull City. Sunderland 4-1 winners against Doncaster. Plymouth defeated Fleetwood at 0-0. Burton and Albion at 2-0 winners on the road against Northampton. Oxford 2-1 winners against Wigan. And we had Lincoln City a 2-2 draw against Akron and Stanley. So how do we get on with those predictions? For myself, I managed to get the likes of Shrewsbury, Oxford, Portsmouth, MK Dons to win their games, and the Hull City Lincoln City game to be a draw. So I might go a little bit further back on some of these games there. The 10th of February games should also include. So yeah, Plymouth defeated Akron and Stanley 0-0 for those ones. Peterborough 2-1 winners against Ipswich. Shrewsbury 2-1 winners against Sunderland. Had Oxford 2-0 winners against Bristol Rovers. Portsmouth 2-0 winners against Swindon. Hull City and Lincoln City 0-0 draw. Fleetwood Doncaster. Fleetwood won that one 3-1. MK Dons 4-1 winners against Rochdale, and we had Wigan Affleck defeating Northampton at 0-0. Meanwhile, for the football side, they got the Plymouth and Wigan games correct, so they picked up 5.66 in the process. And yeah, it just occurred to me I didn't actually tally up because the previous leaderboard said the football side's on top. Still be the case, 253.99, but if you include those 5.66, then you're looking at 259.65. Meanwhile, for myself, I was at 215.76. But if we do a little bit of maths here, 5.3, 6.7, that'll be like 9, 10.8 or so. So you'll be looking around about 226.5 for myself there. But stay tuned for the updated leaderboard. They'll be done in the comment section below. Meanwhile, Finn and Luke also been involved in the series. It's got 21.07. Cavan Wright in 4th, 6.87, and we have Blake Ryan in 5th with 3.72. So here we go, more games in the 3rd division in England tomorrow. So first up, we got Gillingham taking on Peterborough. $3.50 for Gillingham, $3.30 for the draw, and $2 for Peterborough. So Gillingham, they come in system 14th against 3rd place Peterborough. Gonna go Peterborough, 2-0 winners compared to a 1-1 draw. Blackpool against Rochdale, $1.50 for Blackpool, $4.33 for the draw, and $5.50 for Rochdale. Blackpool currently in 16th as they take on 18th place Rochdale. Gonna go with 2-0 winners for Blackpool compared to a 3-0 victory for Blackpool. Next game we got Ipswich against Northampton, the only game I was unable to find odds on, so we shall see if this game will actually go ahead or not. So Ipswich currently in 12th position. Meanwhile for Northampton, they are sitting in 23rd. And what have we got? We've got 1 win and a draw in the past 5 for Ipswich. Northampton picking up a couple of draws and quite low down the table. So I'm going to have Ipswich 2-1 winners compared to a 2-0 result for Ipswich. Bristol Rovers against Portsmouth, $4.50 for Bristol Rovers, $3.50 for the draw, and $1.67 for Portsmouth. Bristol Rovers in 20th. Meanwhile, Portsmouth are sitting up in 4th position. Gonna go with Portsmouth, 3-1 winners compared to a 2-2 draw. Next game is Doncaster against Akron and Stanley. $2.30 for Doncaster, $3 for the draw, and $3 for Akron and Stanley. Doncaster in 5th, taking on 9th place Akron and Stanley. I'm gonna go with a 1-1 draw compared to a 4-1 win for Doncaster Rovers. Next game is Wigan Affleck against Hull City. $4.50 for Wigan, $3.60 for the draw, and $1.67 for Hull City. So Wigan Affleck, they come in system 22nd. Meanwhile for Hull, they are sitting in 2nd place. Gonna go with a 1-0 win for Wigan compared to a 2-2 draw. Next game is Gillingham against Bristol Rovers. $1.91 for Gillingham, $3.40 for the draw, and $3.40 for Bristol. Gillingham in 14th. Meanwhile for Bristol Rovers, they are sitting in 20th. Gonna go with a 3-0 win for Gillingham. Football Science agrees with me. 3-0 winners for Gillingham, indeed. Next game is Akron and Stanley against Shrewsbury. $2.25 for Akron, $3 for the draw, $3.10 for Shrewsbury. Akron and Stanley sitting in 9th. Shrewsbury, on the other hand, are in 17th. Gonna go for a 1-1 draw compared to a 3-1 win for Shrewsbury. MK Dons taking on Northampton. $1.50 for MK Dons, $4 for the draw, $5.50 for Northampton. MK Dons are in 13th. Meanwhile for Northampton in 23rd. Gonna go 2-0 winners for MK Dons compared to a 2-2 draw. Burton now being against Sunderland. $4.50 for Burton, $3.50 for the draw, $1.67 for Sunderland. Burton now being in 24th. Meanwhile for Sunderland, they come as us in 6th. Gonna go for a 1-1 draw compared to a 2-1 win for Burton. Next game is Rochdale against Plymouth. $3.10 for Rochdale, $3.30 for the draw, and $2.10 for Plymouth. Rochdale in 18th. Plymouth, on the other hand, are in 10th. So I'm going to go 3-0 winners for Plymouth compared to a 3-0 win for Rochdale, would you believe it? And we have more games. We got Doncaster against Hull. $2.80 for Doncaster, $3.20 for the draw, and $2.30 for Hull. Doncaster are in 5th. Hull City are in 2nd. Gonna go with Doncaster 3-2 winners compared to a 3-0 win for Hull. Portsmouth against Blackpool. 4th place Portsmouth taking on 16th place Blackpool. Gonna go 2-1 winners for Blackpool compared to a 3-0 win for Portsmouth. Wigan Affleck against Lincoln City. $4.50 for Wigan, $3.50 for the draw, and $1.67 for Lincoln. Wigan Affleck are in 22nd. Meanwhile for Lincoln, they come into this top of the table. Gonna go with a 1-1 draw compared to a 2-1 win for Wigan. Next up is Swindon against Crewe. $3.10 for Swindon, $3.30 for the draw, and $2.10 for Crewe. Swindon sitting in 21st. Meanwhile for Crewe Alexandra, they come into this in 11th. I'm going to go with a 0-0 stalemate compared to a 2-1 victory for Swindon. Next game is Ipswich taking on Oxford. Ipswich come into this in 12th. Meanwhile for Oxford, they come into this in 7th. So I'm going to go with an entertaining 2-2 draw compared to a 1-1 draw. Peterborough against Wimbledon. $1.53 for Peterborough, $3.75 for the draw, and $5 for Wimbledon. Peterborough are in 3rd. Wimbledon, on the other hand, are in 19th. 3-0 winners for Peterborough compared to a 1-0 victory for Wimbledon. And the final match sees Fleetwood taking on Charlton. $2.37 for Fleetwood, $3.25 for the draw, and $2.75 for Charlton. Fleetwood are in 15th. Meanwhile for Charlton, they come into 8th on the table. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw compared to a 4-2 victory for Charlton Affleck. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, thumbs up, subscribe, all that jazz. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.